As the campaigns converge in Quebec, today Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre pledged to use a constitutional clause that allows for the overriding of charter rights to enact his tough-on-crime policies. If Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre becomes Canada's next Prime Minister, he's promising to make it possible once again for judges to issue consecutive sentences to those convicted of multiple murders.
Someone who takes multiple lives should be held accountable for each one.
To do so, he would invoke the notwithstanding clause to override a Supreme Court ruling that deemed such sentencing practices unconstitutional. In a case involving Quebec mosque shooter Alexandre Bissonnette, in 2022, Canada's top court struck down Harper-era criminal code legislation that Poilievre now wants to bring back. The Conservative leader said he'd be using Parliament's legitimate authority to act and would only invoke the contentious clause on matters of law and order.
We will only use Section 33 to fight crime. We will bring in the biggest crime crackdown in Canadian history to protect the constitutional charter rights of Canadians.
But experts in criminal justice and civil liberties expressed serious reservations about what Poilievre is proposing.
The politicization of this clause, using it in a manner where it's wholly unnecessary, that starts a slippery slope where the next use and the next use chips away at those basic freedoms that we have.
The Liberal and NDP leaders were also asked to weigh in, calling the Conservative approach dangerous and wrong.
We have a Charter of Rights and fundamental freedoms in this country, and it's the responsibility, in my view, of the Prime Minister, of the Government of Canada to defend that charter.
I think we should not be using the notwithstanding clause. I'm concerned with the fact that it's being used more and more.
When asked to give an example of a mass murderer being granted parole, Poilievre didn't name one, stating his position is that Canada's most notorious killers should never be eligible to be set free.